Hey everyone, what's up? I'm Colby from Sanitarium Productions. Today we've got another action figure toy review for y'all. And today we're looking at the GI Joe 25th anniversary release of the Firebat jet with AVAC pilot. It's a very cool packaging set. Very awesome release from back in the 2008-2009 realm, somewhere in there. The Firebat jet is the fighter vehicle that actually came in the Terradrome. So it was really cool to see it re-released in the 25th anniversary version. We never did get an actual Terradrome, but we got the Firebat. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this thing, take a look at it, and see how it sizes up. So stick around. So here's the packaged version of the 25th anniversary Firebat jet with the AVAC figure. Comes in a nice windowed box. Very cool looking. Top. The back showing the cool features and some of the other vehicles you can get from the set. And the file cards on the bottom. Little window picture on each side. Hard to see that, but we're already zoomed out pretty much as far as we can. So we're just going to go ahead and open this thing up and see what it is. So we have tape on the sides. Just go ahead and slice both of them open. Just pop right off. So there's the AVAC fighter pilot, I should say. If I can get this other side open, there is the Firebat jet. Right out. We've got the sticker sheet and blueprints and everything in this little package. And we have the Firebat jet. It's got a nice little hanger diorama going on in here and the figure itself. So on the bottom side we've got the accessory pack. Go ahead and use our knife to open this up. So the figure stand and looks like a little knife accessory. Then we'll go ahead and cut around these plasticky things that are taped down. Let's see if we can't just pop those open. Same thing for this other side. We've got these tabs taped down. And twisty ties. We're going to use our wire cutters for the twisty ties. Just throw that little plasticky tab thing away. Flip it up, and now these things should flip right out. A little bit of persuasion. There is the AVAC fighter pilot. Looks like we've got one more tab on the bottom side. evidently didn't cut. Now this whole thing should lift right out. And you can look at the cool diorama in here. Lots of Firebats lined up. And this thing kind of just folds out. It's taped here. They love tape on these things. There we go. Then if you fold this thing out, it shows the big diorama piece going on. Which, if you need backgrounds and things like that, these things are great for them. Pretty nice little artwork. And then here's what's actually in the set. We'll set this figure to the side for a few minutes and take a look at just the jet itself. So the twisty tie that we cut off earlier holds it onto the plastic clamshell piece here. Then it just lifts off from that, and now that's trash. And we'll go ahead and zoom in a little bit on this and take a look at the rest of it. So they have, the missiles are kind of attached still with all these clear rubber band things, so we're just going to go ahead and cut them off real quick. Then the canopy is also held in place by the clear rubber bands, so we'll go ahead and cut them as well. And on the back side, same thing. The missiles and the wings are being held in place with these rubber bands. Now that they're cut, we'll go ahead and see if we can just pull them off. Get them out of the way. And there we have it. So the wings fold down, and on the other side here, they've actually got it rubber banded also. So let's see if we can find where that one is. Cut it. And then that wing folds down as well. So that's one of the action features. The wings fold down. And other than that, that's pretty much what we got here. So the canopy opens up and latches in place. So that's cool. Again, the wings fold in and fold out. And if we flip it over to the bottom, take a look at it here. We've got a bunch of missiles here. Two. These little canopy guns, and it's got these cool tires on the back, so that when it's in, it sits up like that and it can move around and go into position to be fired out of the Terradome. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice little vehicle. Pretty much the same mold as the original Firebat. Made slightly retooled so that it would fit 25th anniversary figures. But yeah, that's it. All the stickers are already pretty much in place. There's a few more that we could add to this thing from the instruction sheet to customize it a little bit more, but that's pretty much the Firebat itself. So overall, not a bad vehicle. And here we have the AVAC fighter pilot. Go ahead and pull him out of his case. There are, of course, the plastic rubber bands that are holding him in. So go ahead and slice those off so we can pull the figure out. And he lifts out pretty easily at that point. Pull all the rubber band remnants off here. And now we have the figure itself. So this is just an update from the original version that came out with the Terradome and the Firebat that came with it. There's not a lot of going on with this figure. It looks like it's just an update to the was it the His Tank driver, I think, that they issued. Very plain. Got some nice detail work on it though. Got a cool belt buckle there with the winged cobra symbol on it. Articulation is pretty standard for 25th anniversary figures, so up and down and around, and shoulder joints and elbow joints that rotate and move in and out. And in the wrist joints, the chest joint, leg articulation, double knee joints, and then the hinge and ball joint for the feet. Overall, it's a pretty plain figure. The neck looks a little weird on this one, but not too bad. The only accessories he comes with are his figure stand and a small little knife. I'll go ahead and open this up and dump this out for you. Small little knife and the figure stand. So the knife though, there is a holster on his leg for the knife to fit into, and it fits in there really securely so it won't be falling out. So that's really nice, but that's pretty much the only accessory he comes with is that one little knife. So, but he's a fighter pilot. He's got the Firebat jet as his big accessory, so can't fault them for that. Overall, it's like I say, a plain figure, but it works really well. It's a nice update to the original release from the Real American Hero line from way back. So here's the figure and vehicle by itself. You can see the wings fold out. Just barely fit it in frame that way. Pop the canopy open. The figure fits inside very easily. He just kind of sits in there. Have to kind of put his feet in first to get him to slide in the right way. And he just sits in there and put his head down a little bit so the canopy will close, and we're good to go, just like that. Pops open, figure comes out. The knife kind of gets stuck a little bit sometimes, but nothing too bad. So it's a pretty basic kind of set, but it's pretty awesome in its own right. I mean, the Firebat was one of the staples of the Cobra arsenal, and it fits in with the Terradome very nicely. For some size comparison, we've got our handy dandy 25th anniversary beachhead here. So he's pretty much the same height as the AVAC fighter pilot. So then if we take a look size-wise for the jet. Let's see how's the best way to do it. Let's turn them this way. So going from end to end, got 1, 2, just a little over 2 figure lengths. And from wingtip to wingtip, we've got 1, 2, about 3 lengths. So nice small size fighter vehicle, but very effective, very cool. A lot of cool detail work. The wheels are just molded plastic, they don't turn. But it, as you can see, if you put it up here, it does roll pretty well. Or I guess technically it's scooting, not rolling. But it works really well, so. It comes already pre-assembled, so no assembly required, so we don't get to build anything today. It's pre-built. But overall, it's a cool figure, cool vehicle, very nice. So that's it for our review for the GI Joe 25th Anniversary Firebat Jet with the AVAC pilot. Overall, this is a great set. The Firebat Jet is very awesome. It's very true to the original. It shouldn't be any surprise since it uses many of the same molds. Slightly retooled for the 25th Anniversary release, but it's still a cool jet. I am still hopeful that one day we will see a re-release of the Terradome. But until then, we've at least got a Firebat. The AVAC fighter pilot works well with it. Very nice transition from the vintage line into the 25th anniversary. Cool enough. Works well with the Firebat jet, so you can't really ask for much more than that. So this is a cool set. Fairly easy to come across. Prices usually stay down pretty low, so no worries there. So because of that, I would recommend picking this up. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to our channel below. Tell your friends about us. Let us know what you'd like to see in future episodes. Let us know how we're doing. So, till next time, happy hunting and yo Joe.